When you guys have a second period like you had tonight, how important is it for your goalie to do what Igor did?
Very important. I mean, listen, if you're going to have success at any point in time, your goalie needs to be good. And, unfortunately, we just it was a period that we needed to find our way to get through it, and we did. And really liked the way we went about the third period. I thought we did a lot of good things in the third and, kind of turned the switch a little bit.
Next question comes from Colin Stevenson. Colin, go ahead.
Dave, you said that, the warned this morning, I guess, that you guys had to be ready for this team, the Devils, because they didn't have anything to lose. It was a tight game there, 1-0 going into the third. What changed in the third period? Was it just a goal that opened everything up, or did you guys play a little bit differently?
Well, I thought we played a lot differently, and for the first time all year, I didn't go in between periods. Trouba kind of took over, and maybe that's our new recipe. In between periods, me stay out of the locker room. But I just thought that we really made a commitment to playing winning hockey in the third period, respected the game, respected our opponent. And I know people look at Buffalo, New Jersey, and everybody in hockey counts them as wins, but boy, they make it hard on you. And it was a hard game tonight for us. And if you're watching, I got here a little late because I'm watching the Bruins and Buffalo in overtime. I mean, Buffalo beats Philly. I mean, these aren't going to be easy games for anybody, and people are going to make a big, big mistake in our profession and in the media if they're going to look at the Buffalo games and the Jersey games down the stretch for the teams that are playing them and think they're automatic 2 points. That's not how this is going to work, and you better be ready to play regardless of who you're playing, in particular these two teams, because they play hard. They're well coached. They play hard. They got a bunch of guys on their roster that are trying to prove themselves, and they're going to make it very difficult for teams. And I really believe that how the teams that are in the playoff battles approach their games with Buffalo and New Jersey are going to go a long way and determine who makes the playoffs.
Next question comes from Mike Morial. Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Igor talked about his teammates and how they really helped him get the shutout tonight. But what is it about him that makes him so great at what he does?
He's just calm. He knows where the net is. He doesn't waste a lot of energy. He's competitive. It's why he's had so much success at every level.
Next question comes from Rick Carpinello. Carpy, go ahead.
That second goal is obviously gigantic. You've been here for Artemi's entire 100 games. What has he meant to you guys over those 100?
Well, he's a special player, and everybody watches it. And at key times, he makes key plays. And there are not a lot of players in this league that can do what he does. And he's got incredible hockey IQ. He's got great hockey strength. That's something that I talk about a lot with him. People don't really recognize how hockey strong he is. He's got strong hands, and he's just got an infectious personality. And when a guy like that, a superstar, has that type of personality, it just kind of runs through the locker room and it runs up and down your roster.
Next question comes from Colin Stevenson. Colin, go ahead.
Dave, it seemed tonight Kravtsov again played on all the lines, and it seems I'm wondering if you're enjoying being able to move him around from line to line and plug him in different spots and see what he can give you in different roles.
Yeah, I mean, obviously early on we had Kravtsov got in the fight, so it got us an opportunity to kind of move him around a little bit, and even Laffy up there, and then I kind of liked what I saw with him on Bread and Stromer, but I thought Blackie was playing well, so I put Blackie back there for the third. And I just think maybe we have a better balance when Blackie stays on that line and Krabby plays with Howden and Rooney.